Ash is a science fiction film that is a taut thriller on a planet where a young woman awakes from her slumber and finds herself in an awful situation. Eliza Gonzalez plays Rhea, wakes up on a spaceship where something horrific happened, but she doesn't know what. The crew members are all dead, her friends. The planet is covered in volcanic ash. What is happening? She does not know. Strange things are afoot. She begins to unravel this mystery of what happened to her as her memory slowly starts to return. She has memories of all of the other characters on the starship, played by Tessa Thompson, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Beulah Cole, Kate Elliott, round out the cast. But she doesn't know who's responsible for killing the crew members. Is it some strange alien creature? Is it one of the other crew members that killed everyone? She's trying to unravel this mystery while also Brian, played by Aaron Paul, says, hey, we got to go. We don't have time to solve this mystery. We have to get out of here. Focus on everything we need to do to get the hell off this planet where horrible things have happened. This movie is directed by Flying Lotus. Yes, that's his name. It screened at the South by Southwest Film Festival, and it is a cheesy looking, low budget sci-fi with digital effects that are very kind of vary from passable to just plain bad. Where it's Isa Gonzalez plays Rhea. I just don't believe her. She's way too attractive to be an astronaut sent onto space. It seems to be in her performance. She tried to channel Sigourney Weaver and failed miserably. And the movie, just from the production design to the makeup effects to these digital effects, looked like it was aspiring to be much bigger than the budget would allow. And even at a tight running time of 95 minutes, this thriller sci-fi fails. It fails to take flight, even though it has all the elements, mystery, whatnot, the aliens, some aliens that are possessing members of the crew, a mystery that unfolds as it goes. We don't know even if what she's seeing is reality. In the end, this thing fails miserably. I'd say a 4 or 5 out of 10. One thing this reminds me of is about 10 other video games with the same plot, where an astronaut, someone in space, wakes up to some horror show and has to figure out what's going on. That's the plot of about 10 different video games, probably a lot more. So it was very much felt like this was a video game where I was not entirely invested, because you get to know the characters in flashbacks or memories from Rhea. So I cannot recommend this. It's just very weak, and by the end, just overstayed its welcome. So this movie is a pass for me. Alan, you did not see it?
I did not see it, but I have a question. Is this a science fiction because it takes place in space, or does it have something to say about the current condition of humanity?
It really has nothing to say about the current condition of humanity. It just is this is literally the full motion video cutscenes to a video game.
Yeah.
And everything is task related when it comes to the plot.
Mhm.
It's like, I've got to get this. I've got to get the computer up. I've got to find this thing. It's like somebody played a video game and said, ooh, that would make a good movie. But it's very generic in all aspects. And the production design is so cheap. I'm talking about the sets in the ship look really cheap. It doesn't look otherworldly. It's not convincing even as a vessel, space vessel on a planet. So hard pass for me on Ash.
Yeah. One thing I learned from the recent rescue of the astronauts that when you're in space, your hair is supposed to go in so many different directions.
Well, there's gravity in this, so they didn't worry about that. And
But
a
still,
lot
that
of
would have been cooler to have just their hair kind of sticking out like that.
yeah. So it's a pass, folks.
Okay.
It's a pass.